I just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. I just turned 53 years old. I heard someone say, all right, you think I'm looking all right for 53? I'll share with you a skin tip, because some people think I look a little younger. I've been doing this for years. Every day, the very first thing I do, the minute I get out of bed, is I don't have kids. Very first thing. You gotta do it every day. It's a regimen. All right, let's get a little intimate, a little personal. I'm bisexual. Yeah. I like men and boys. I am on the spectrum. Not little boys. Frat boys. It's weird to me that fraternities are so historically homophobic, because I feel gays, we were the first fraternity. A group of men bound together by a secret. I met a frat boy recently, and he said to me, it's a real shame that you gay guys can't kiss when you have sex. I said, is that a new county ordinance? What happened? He's like, nah, man, because you guys do it from behind. I said, we can do it missionary style. He was shocked. I said, man, haven't you seen gay porn? He's like, no, dude, I don't watch gay porn, bro. I'm like, okay, but by accident. Haven't you seen a little gay porn by accident? No, dude, not even by accident, bro. That's some bullshit. You order enough onion rings, you gotta get a french fry mixed in there sometimes. I live in Chattanooga, Tennessee now, but I'm originally from Brooklyn, and I was here during when the pandemic broke out. And I went on to Grindr. If you don't know what Grindr is, it's a gay networking app. And it's the gay LinkedIn. And only everybody's getting very different types of jobs, trust me. And usually on Grindr, there's a grid of photos of the men closest to you. But in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, when the pandemic broke out, those photos all went blank. Because it was straight guys who didn't have girlfriends who couldn't get a blowjob during a pandemic. It was prison rules. Because what normal woman's gonna go out and suck some guy's dick during a pandemic? None. But I would. I was a first responder. Yep. An essential worker. I'm a fucking hero is what I am. Yes. You're welcome for my service. You're welcome. Has anybody been to the South? I don't mean Brooklyn. I mean the real South. I've been living in the South for 3 years, and I'd like to share with you an observation I made about some Southern women. Not all, but a lot of these Southern women married to gay guys. Oh, yeah. And people are like, oh, no, Jeff, that guy's not gay. He's just Southern. No, he's on Grindr without a face pic. That's what's going on. They're like, Jeff, that guy can't be gay. He's married. Do you know how many wedding rings I have lodged inside me right now? I shit gold, all right? Like a proper Jew. If you bump into me on the street, I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog. There's rings everywhere. Y'all said you wanted it dirty, so fuck y'all, you know? People ask me if it's hard being a Jew in the South. You know, not as hard as it was in Egypt, but challenging, you know? You guys see that recently Adidas had to cut ties with Kanye West because of all the anti-Semitic remarks? People are outraged. And as a Jew, snaps to Adidas, fantastic. But Adidas hasn't cut ties with any of the children in the sweatshops who make the sneakers. They still have a collab going. That makes me want to go to Bangladesh and go to these sweatshops and teach these kids how to talk some shit about the Jews. Then Adidas would be like, we would love these kids to make our sneakers, but they're raging anti-Semites. Wouldn't that be great if anti-Semitism ended child slavery? That would be wonderful. I'm in a good mood lately because I got a new light bulb. It's a special light bulb. It emulates sunlight. It's called a happy light. I have it on a dimmer, so now I'm just content, but it's an improvement. I used to have a therapist before the light bulb, and she recommended I get a therapy dog. And you know what? It was a lot like therapy. He played fetch with me for 45 minutes and called it an hour, so it was a lot like the real thing. The reason I had all these therapists and light bulbs was I used to have these constant repetitive thoughts of ending my life. And then one day I realized, I'm never gonna kill myself. Never. And here's how I know. Every time I get Chinese food, I get the brown rice. And people who are gonna kill themselves never get the brown rice. Brown rice means there's hope. Brown rice means I'm sticking through this game. I'm gonna see it to the end. I am in it. You guys use Facebook and Instagram? You guys feel that the algorithm is tracking you and knows what you're doing and thinking and feeling before you? I used to work at Facebook. And let me tell you, that's exactly what's happening. I get so many ads on Facebook asking me if I've been molested by the Boy Scouts. Like to be part of a class action lawsuit. But like a lot of ads. To the point that I'm like, does Facebook know something I don't know? Now like every day I walk around, I'm like, was I in the Boy Scouts? Were the Boy Scouts in me? What happened? I used to work pretty closely with Mark Zuckerberg. One day he said to me, you have amazing solutions to problems I don't have. I was like, did you just fire me via a riddle? Here's what he said that to me about. I had worked for 3 months to create an opposite button for Facebook. So when you hit it, it would change your newsfeed to show you stories and articles that your friends who had the least ideologically in common were sharing. This was in 2011. You could be friends with people you didn't agree with. And he said, why would you make this? And I said, well, the data shows that we're moving into smaller circles of influence. We're getting our information from fewer places. This could become dangerous for society. Amazing solutions to problems he doesn't have. It's really intimidating being in a room with a genius, which is how I guess he must have felt when I presented ideas to him. That's all I can think. Now look, I don't want to sound like the Unabomber, who had some good ideas, all right? So, the Unabomber wrote a manifesto saying that human beings need to remove their reliance on all technology. I read his manifesto on a Kindle, so I don't think things went the way he wanted, but I don't want to sound alarmist, but I do think social media, it will be the death of this society. But if you can follow me on Instagram, just go to thatguyimet.com. I'm Jeff Greenspan. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Enjoy the show.